You must understand this. The world does not become quiet for you. You must become quiet inside yourself. People will doubt you. People will laugh at your plans. People will misunderstand your silence. But none of that matters if you know who you are becoming. When I trained, I did not need the crowd to clap for me. I did not need everyone to know my next move. I focused on my body, my mind, my discipline, and my direction. That is what you must do now. Stop wasting your power on people who do not deserve your energy. Disappear from the noise. Stay silent about your plans. Rebuild yourself in private, because the strongest version of you will not be created by attention. It will be created by discipline. 1. Disappear from noise so you can hear yourself again. The first lesson is to disappear from noise so you can hear yourself again. Most people are not weak because life is impossible. They become weak because their mind is filled with too much noise. They listen to too many opinions, compare themselves with too many people, and explain their life to those who never truly understand them. When you are surrounded by noise, you cannot hear your own inner voice. You forget what you want, what you need, and who you are becoming. That is why silence is important. Silence gives you space to think clearly. It allows you to look at your life honestly and see what must change. Disappear does not mean run away from life. It means step away from useless drama, unnecessary people, and distractions that steal your energy. When you become quiet, you begin to understand yourself better. You see your weaknesses, your habits, and your mistakes without pretending. Bruce Lee said that knowing yourself is one of the greatest forms of wisdom. If you want to rebuild yourself, first remove the noise around you. Spend time alone. Think deeply. Train your mind. The strongest version of you will not be created in the crowd. It will be created in silence. 2. Stay silent, because your plans need protection. The second lesson is to stay silent, because your plans need protection. Many people destroy their goals because they speak before they are ready. They tell everyone what they want to do, but they have not built the discipline, patience, or strength to complete it. They announce their comeback too early, and when people doubt them, laugh at them, or ask too many questions, their confidence becomes weak. You must understand this. Your dream is like a small flame. In the beginning, it is not strong enough to face every wind. If you expose it to the wrong people too early, they can damage it with negative words, jealousy, and criticism. Some people will not support your growth because your growth reminds them of their own laziness. Some people will tell you to be realistic, not because they care about you, but because they are afraid to see you rise above them. That is why you must protect your plans with silence. Do not tell everyone what you are building. Build it first. Let your discipline become stronger before you show your results. A real fighter does not reveal his strategy before the battle. He watches, studies, trains, and prepares quietly. When the time comes, his actions speak louder than his words. Bruce Lee trained with focus, not noise. He did not need people to clap for every step. He knew that real improvement happens in private through discipline and repetition. You must do the same. Speak less about your goals and put more energy into your work. Silence keeps your power inside you. And when your power stays inside you, it grows stronger every day. 3. Focus only on yourself because your energy is limited. The third lesson is to focus only on yourself because your energy is limited. Every day, you only have a certain amount of time, attention, and strength. If you waste it watching other people, comparing your life, arguing, overthinking, or trying to get approval, you will have very little energy left to build yourself. You must understand this. Your focus is your power. Wherever your focus goes, your energy follows. If your focus is always on other people, then your life will start moving according to other people. You will feel jealous when they win, weak when they ignore you, and confused when they judge you. This is how many people lose control of their own path. That is why you must bring your attention back to yourself. Focus on your body, your mind, your habits, your discipline, and your future. Ask yourself what you need to improve today. Ask yourself what habit is making you weak. Ask yourself what kind of person you are becoming. These questions are more important than what other people are doing. Bruce Lee did not waste his energy trying to copy everyone. He removed what was useless and kept what made him stronger. You must do the same in your life. Remove useless conversations, useless comparisons, useless distractions, and useless emotions. Keep only what makes you focused, calm, disciplined, and better. When you focus only on yourself, you stop begging people to understand you. You stop waiting for someone to save you. You start taking control of your own life. This is not selfish. This is self-respect. The more you protect your energy, the stronger your mind becomes. 4. Rebuild yourself in private before you return in power. The 4th lesson is to rebuild yourself in private before you return in power. Listen carefully. Do not rush to show people that you are changing. Do not rush to prove that you are stronger now. Do not rush to post your progress, explain your healing, or announce your comeback. Real transformation does not need noise in the beginning. Real transformation needs silence, discipline, and time. When life breaks you, the first thing you must do is not fight the world. The first thing you must do is look at yourself honestly. Ask yourself what happened. Ask yourself where you became weak. Ask yourself which habits destroyed your focus. Ask yourself which people drained your energy. Ask yourself why you kept giving your power to things that were not helping you grow. This is not easy, but this is necessary. A man cannot rebuild himself if he keeps lying to himself. You must face the truth without fear. Maybe you became lazy. Maybe you trusted the wrong people. Maybe you wasted too much time. Maybe you allowed emotions to control your decisions. Maybe you waited for motivation instead of building discipline. Whatever the truth is, accept it, see it, learn from it, and begin again. Rebuilding yourself in private means working when no one is watching. It means waking up and choosing discipline, even when you do not feel ready. It means training your body, controlling your mind, fixing your habits, and keeping your promise to yourself. It means doing small things every day until those small things make you strong again. You must understand this. Power does not return in one day. Confidence does not return only because you say you are confident. Strength comes back when you prove to yourself that you can trust yourself again. Every time you do what you said you would do, you rebuild self-respect. Every time you choose focus instead of distraction, you rebuild discipline. Every time you stay calm instead of reacting, you rebuild control. Bruce Lee did not become powerful by talking about training. He became powerful by training. He repeated the basics again and again until they became part of him. He understood that greatness is not created by showing off. Greatness is created by practice, patience, and repetition. You must do the same. Do not chase applause. Chase improvement. Do not chase attention. Chase mastery. In your private season, people may not notice your effort. They may think you are doing nothing. They may think you disappeared because you are weak. Let them think what they want. While they are judging you, you are building your foundation. While they are talking, you are learning control. While they are watching the outside, you are strengthening the inside. This is how real power is built. First, you rebuild your mind. You stop thinking like a victim. You stop blaming everyone. You stop waiting for people to save you. Then you rebuild your habits. You remove laziness, overthinking, useless scrolling, useless talking, and useless drama. Then you rebuild your standards. You no longer accept everything. You no longer give your energy to everyone. You choose what deserves your time. Do not return too early. If your foundation is still weak, the same problems will break you again. If your discipline is still weak, the same distractions will pull you back again. If your emotions are still uncontrolled, the same people will disturb your peace again. That is why private rebuilding is important. You must become strong inside before you show strength outside. When the time is right, you will not need to announce your return. People will feel the difference in your energy. You will speak less, but your words will carry more weight. You will move calmly, but your presence will be stronger. You will no longer beg for attention because you will know your own value. So rebuild yourself in private. Fix your mind. Strengthen your body. Protect your energy. Improve your habits. Keep your promises to yourself. Let your silence become your training ground. Let your pain become your teacher. Let your discipline become your comeback. And when you return, do not return as the same person who disappeared. Return with power. Return with control. Return with self-respect. Return as someone who no longer needs to prove anything because the work has already changed you. 5, control your emotions before they control your life. The 5th lesson is to control your emotions before they control your life. Listen carefully. A man who cannot control his emotions can be controlled by anyone. If someone can easily make you angry, they can control your mind. If someone can easily make you jealous, they can control your peace. If someone can easily make you react, they can control your energy. This is why emotional control is not weakness. Emotional control is power. Many people think strength means shouting, fighting, proving, and reacting quickly. But this is not real strength. Real strength is when you feel anger, but you do not let anger make your decision. Real strength is when someone disrespects you, but you do not lose your character. Real strength is when life puts pressure on you, but you do not break yourself with panic. You must understand this. Your emotions are powerful, but they are not always wise. Anger can make you say things you regret. Fear can make you run from opportunities. Jealousy can make you hate people who are simply working harder than you. Sadness can make you stop moving. Overthinking can make a small problem look like the end of your life. If you let every emotion become your master, your life will always feel unstable. That is why you must train your emotions like you train your body. When anger comes, do not immediately speak. Pause. Breathe. Look at the situation clearly. Ask yourself, will this reaction make me stronger or weaker? Most of the time, a quick reaction only gives your power away. Silence gives you time to choose the right response. When someone tries to provoke you, do not give them the satisfaction of seeing you lose control. Some people do not attack you because they are strong. They attack you because they want to pull you down to their level. If you react like them, you become like them. But if you stay calm, you remain above the situation. Calmness is not fear. Calmness is control. Bruce Lee understood that the body follows the mind. If the mind is disturbed, the body becomes weak. If the mind is calm, the body can move with speed, precision, and power. This is true in fighting, and it is true in life. You cannot make good decisions with a storm inside your head. You cannot build your future if your emotions keep destroying your focus. So before you answer, pause. Before you argue, think. Before you quit, breathe. Before you believe your fear, examine it. Examine it. Before you let sadness stop you, remind yourself that one bad day is not your whole life. This is how you take control back. You must also stop giving your emotions to people who do not deserve them. Not every insult deserves your response. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every person deserves access to your mind. Some people only want to disturb your peace because they cannot create their own. Do not let them enter your spirit so easily. A disciplined person does not react to everything. He chooses what deserves his energy. He knows when to speak and when to stay silent. He knows when to walk away and when to stand firm. He does not let pride push him into useless battles. He does not let ego make him prove himself to people who do not matter. Remember this clearly. If you lose control of yourself, you lose control of your direction. One angry decision can destroy years of progress. One emotional reaction can damage a relationship, a goal, or an opportunity. One moment of weakness can pull you back into the old version of yourself. That is why you must become the master of your inner world. When pain comes, use it as training. When rejection comes, use it as discipline. When disappointment comes, use it as a lesson. Do not let these things make you bitter. Let them make you sharper. Do not ask life to become easy. Train yourself to become stronger. Bruce Lee did not become powerful because life was always peaceful. He became powerful because he learned how to use pressure. He turned challenge into focus. He turned frustration into practice. He turned emotion into movement. You must do the same. Do not waste your pain by complaining. Use it to rebuild yourself, the more you control your emotions, the harder it becomes for the world to control you. People may still talk, but you will not break. Problems may still come, but you will not panic. Life may still test you, but you will not lose yourself. This is the difference between a weak mind and a trained mind. So control your emotions before they control your life. Do not be a slave to anger. Do not be a prisoner of fear. Do not be controlled by jealousy, sadness, or the need to prove yourself. Stay calm. Stay focused. Stay silent when silence is stronger than words. The man who controls himself becomes difficult to defeat because his power is no longer in the hands of other people. 6. Let people misunderstand you while you build yourself. The 6th lesson is to let people misunderstand you while you build yourself. Listen carefully. When you disappear from noise and start rebuilding your life in silence, not everyone will understand you. Some people will think you are acting different. Some people will say you have changed. Some people will create stories about you because they no longer have access to your time, your energy, or your emotions. Let them think what they want. You must understand this. If you stop every time someone misunderstands you, you will never move forward. If you waste your energy explaining yourself to everyone, you will have no energy left to build yourself. Many people are not trying to understand you. They are only trying to pull you back into the version of you they were comfortable with. When you become silent, people who loved your weakness may become uncomfortable. When you stop reacting, people who enjoyed controlling your emotions may become angry. When you start focusing on yourself, people who benefited from your distraction may call you selfish. But this does not mean you are wrong. It means your energy is changing, and not everyone can accept the new version of you. Do not explain every decision. Do not defend every silent move. Do not open your heart to people who only want to judge it. Sometimes silence is the best answer because the right people will understand your growth and the wrong people will only argue with it. Bruce Lee did not live to be understood by everyone. He followed his own path. He studied what worked, removed what was useless, and created his own way. Many people did not understand him in the beginning, but he did not stop. He did not change himself just to make small minds comfortable. He kept training, kept learning, and kept becoming better. You must do the same. Walk your own path, even when people question you. Stay focused, even when people doubt you. Keep building, even when people laugh at you. The moment you need everyone to understand your journey, you give them power over your direction. A strong person can handle being misunderstood. He does not panic when people talk. He does not run to correct every rumor. He does not break his peace, trying to prove his heart to people who already decided to judge him. He knows who he is. He knows what he is building, and he knows why he became silent. Most people want approval before they begin. They want support before they take action. They want everyone to clap before they believe in themselves. But if you wait for the world to understand you, you may wait your whole life. Some people will only understand your value after your results become visible. Until then, they will doubt what they cannot see. That is why you must build anyway. Build well while they misunderstand you. Build while they doubt your silence. Build while they think you are finished. Build while they assume you are doing nothing. Private work always looks invisible before it becomes powerful. When a seed is under the ground, nobody sees it growing. People may think nothing is happening, but deep inside, roots are forming. Strength is being created in silence. One day, that seed breaks through the ground, and then everyone sees what was happening in the dark. Your life is the same. Just because people cannot see your progress does not mean you are not growing. Do not let their misunderstanding make you weak. Let it make you disciplined. Let it teach you patience. Let it train your mind to stop needing approval. If they call you quiet, stay quiet. If they call you changed, keep changing. If they say you are lost, keep walking your path. You do not need to answer every voice outside you when you are finally listening to the voice inside you. Some people will misunderstand your healing because they only knew your broken version. Some people will misunderstand your boundaries because they benefited from your lack of boundaries. Some people will misunderstand your focus because they are addicted to distraction. This is not your problem. Your job is not to carry their confusion. Your job is to keep building yourself. Remember this clearly. A man who is building something great cannot stop every few steps to explain himself to people standing on the side. If you keep stopping to explain, you will lose rhythm. If you keep defending, you will lose focus. If you keep reacting, you will lose energy. Move forward quietly and let your results become your explanation. Bruce Lee believed in action. He understood that truth does not need loud defense when it is lived with discipline. You must also live your truth. Do not just talk about change. Become the change. Do not just tell people you are focused. Show it through your habits. Do not announce that you are stronger. Let your calmness prove it. One day, the same people who misunderstood your silence will see your transformation. They will wonder how you changed. They will ask how you became so calm, so focused, and so strong. But by then, you will not need revenge. You will not need to prove anything. You will simply know that you stayed committed when nobody understood you. So, let people misunderstand you while you build yourself. Let them talk while you train. Let them doubt while you improve. Let them judge while you protect your peace. Do not waste your life trying to be understood by everyone. Become so focused, so disciplined, and so strong that their opinions no longer control your direction. Your silence is not weakness. Your distance is not arrogance. Your focus is not selfishness. You are rebuilding yourself, and not everyone deserves to understand the process. 7. Return as a person who no longer needs validation. The 7th lesson is to return as a person who no longer needs validation. Listen carefully. This is the final purpose of disappearing, staying silent, and rebuilding yourself. You do not disappear just to come back and impress people. You do not stay silent just to make people wonder about you. You do not rebuild yourself just to prove something to those who doubted you. You rebuild yourself so deeply that you no longer need the world to confirm your value. Many people live their whole life waiting for approval. They want people to clap before they believe in themselves. They want people to notice their effort before they respect their own discipline. They want people to praise their progress before they feel proud. But this is a dangerous way to live, because when your confidence depends on other people, your peace will always be in their hands. You must understand this. Validation from others can feel good for a moment, but it cannot build real strength inside you. One day, people may praise you, and the next day, they may ignore you. One day, they may support you, and the next day, they may doubt you. If your self-worth changes every time people change their opinion, then you are not free. You are controlled by their attention. This is why you must return as a person who knows himself. When you rebuild in silence, you begin to understand your own value. You no longer need to beg people to see your effort, because you know how much work you have done. You no longer need to explain your pain, because you know what it taught you. You no longer need to prove that you are strong, because your discipline has already proved it to you. Bruce Lee did not become powerful by waiting for the world to approve him. He trusted his path. He trained his body, sharpened his mind, and followed his own truth. He did not live as a copy of other people. He became himself fully. That is why his presence was powerful. He did not need to beg for attention, because his discipline spoke louder than words. You must do the same. When you return, do not return loud, arrogant, or desperate to show everyone that you have changed. Return calm. Return focused. Return disciplined. Return with a quiet confidence that does not need to explain itself. The strongest people do not need to shout about their strength. You can feel it in their energy, in their actions, and in the way they carry themselves. The old version of you may have needed everyone to understand you. The old version of you may have chased attention, reacted to disrespect, and felt weak when people ignored you. But the new version of you must be different. The new version must stop depending on outside approval. The new version must choose peace over attention, discipline over emotion, and self-respect over validation. When you no longer need validation, you stop performing for people. You stop changing yourself just to be liked. You stop saying yes when your soul wants to say no. You stop explaining your boundaries to people who only want to break them. You stop chasing those who do not value your presence. This is not pride. This is self-respect. A person who needs validation can be controlled easily. Praise can make him overconfident. Criticism can destroy him. Rejection can break him. Silence from others can make him question his worth. But a person who knows himself is different. Praise does not make him lose focus. Criticism does not make him quit. Rejection does not make him hate himself. Silence from others does not make him feel empty. This is the kind of person you must become. Become someone who can stand alone without feeling weak. Become someone who can work in silence without needing applause. Become someone who can keep going even when nobody notices. Become someone who can look in the mirror and say, I know what I am building, and I do not need everyone to understand it. Your return must be based on inner power, not outside attention. If you return still needing people to praise you, then you are not fully rebuilt. If you return still reacting to every opinion, then your emotions are still in their hands. If you return still trying to prove yourself to those who hurt you, then you are still connected to their judgment. Real freedom begins when their opinion no longer controls your movement. Bruce Lee believed in becoming formless like water. Water does not ask for permission to move. It does not beg to be accepted. It adapts, flows, strikes, and continues. You must become the same in life. Do not let praise make you soft. Do not let criticism make you bitter. Do not let rejection stop your movement. Stay focused on your path and keep becoming stronger. When you return without needing validation, people will feel the difference. You will speak less, but your words will have more weight. You will stop chasing attention, but your presence will become stronger. You will stop reacting to disrespect, but your silence will become more powerful. You will stop trying to prove your value, because a person who truly knows his value does not need to advertise it. This does not mean you become cold or heartless. It means you become complete within yourself. You can love people without needing them to define you. You can respect others without lowering your own standards. You can listen to advice without becoming a slave to opinions. You can walk with humility while still protecting your self-respect. Remember this clearly. The goal is not to become better than everyone. The goal is to become better than the weak version of yourself. The goal is not to make people regret losing you. The goal is to make yourself proud that you did not give up on your own life. The goal is not revenge. The goal is self-mastery. So when you return as a person who no longer begs for approval. Return as someone who has faced pain and learned from it. Return as someone who has trained in silence and grown through discipline. Return as someone who protects his energy, controls his emotions, and walks with purpose. Do not return to the same habits that broke you. Do not return to the same people who drained you. Do not return to the same weakness that made you lose yourself. Return with standards. Return with calmness. Return with strength. Return with the quiet power of someone who has rebuilt himself from the inside. And understand this. When you no longer need validation, you become dangerous in the best way. Not dangerous because you hurt people, but dangerous because people can no longer control you. They cannot control you with praise. They cannot control you with criticism. They cannot control you with attention. They cannot control you with silence. You belong to yourself now. That is real power. 8. Stay silent until your results speak for you. The 8th lesson is to stay silent until your results speak for you. Listen carefully. Many people waste their energy trying to convince the world that they are changing. But they never give themselves enough time to actually change. They talk about discipline, but they do not practice it. They talk about success, but they do not work for it. They talk about becoming stronger, but they still react to every small problem. This is why you must stop talking and start building. You must understand this. Words are easy, but results are difficult. Anyone can say, I will change. Anyone can say, I will become better. Anyone can say, I will prove everyone wrong. But saying these words does not make you powerful. What makes you powerful is the work you do after the words are finished. The real test is not what you announce. The real test is what you practice every day when nobody is watching. When you are rebuilding yourself, do not waste your time trying to make people believe in you. Let them doubt you. Let them ignore you. Let them think you are doing nothing. Their opinion does not matter during your training season. What matters is your discipline. What matters is your focus. What matters is whether you are becoming stronger in silence. Bruce Lee did not become great by explaining himself to everyone. He became great through training, repetition, focus, and self-mastery. He understood that the body must be trained, the mind must be sharpened, and the spirit must be disciplined. He did not need to tell everyone how powerful he was. His movement showed it. His focus showed it. His discipline showed it. You must do the same. Do not tell people you are becoming disciplined. Become disciplined. Do not tell people you are healing. Heal. Do not tell people you are focused. Focus. Do not tell people you are different now. Become so different that your old habits cannot recognize you anymore. A silent worker is dangerous because nobody knows how much he is improving. People only see the outside, but they do not see the inner battle. They do not see you fighting laziness. They do not see you controlling your anger. They do not see you choosing discipline when your mind wants comfort. They do not see you rebuilding your confidence, one small promise at a time. But you see it, and that is enough. Every day you stay consistent, you are creating evidence. Every day you control your emotions, you are creating strength. Every day you avoid distraction, you are creating focus. Every day you choose growth over comfort, you are becoming harder to break. This is how results are built. Not through one big moment, but through many small moments of discipline, repeated again and again. Do not become addicted to being seen. Some people stop growing because they want attention too early. They want people to praise their first step, but they have not walked the full path yet. They want respect before they have built discipline. They want success before they have paid the price. Do not make this mistake. Stay silent and keep working until your results become impossible to ignore. When your results speak, you will not need to argue. When your discipline speaks, peaks, you will not need to explain. When your peace speaks, you will not need to defend yourself. When your strength speaks, you will not need to prove anything. This is the power of silent growth. It removes the need for useless words. Remember this clearly. A weak person talks to feel strong. A disciplined person works until strength becomes real. A weak person argues to prove value. A focused person builds until value becomes visible. A weak person needs attention. A powerful person needs direction. So stay quiet. Keep training. Keep improving. Keep fixing your habits. Keep protecting your energy. Keep building your mind. Let your silence become your discipline, and let your discipline become your result. One day, people will notice that you are not the same. I said, they will notice that your energy is calmer. They will notice that your words are fewer but stronger. They will notice that you no longer chase, beg, react, or explain. They will wonder, what happened to you? And the answer will be simple. You stopped talking and started rebuilding. That is real power. Stay silent until your results speak for you. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. If you want to rebuild yourself, you must stop giving your energy to the world and bring it back to yourself. Disappear from the noise. Stay silent about your plans. Focus only on your own growth. Rebuild yourself in private. Control your emotions. Let people misunderstand you. Return without needing validation. And most importantly, stay silent until your results speak for you. This is not weakness. This is discipline. A weak person needs everyone to know what he is doing. A strong person works quietly until his actions become louder than his words. Do not waste your life explaining your pain, your dreams, or your next move to people who are not walking your path. They do not need to understand every step. You need to understand your direction. Bruce Lee did not become powerful by chasing attention. He became powerful through focus, repetition, discipline, and self-mastery. He trained his body, sharpened his mind, and protected his energy. You must do the same. Stop talking about becoming stronger and start becoming stronger. Stop announcing your comeback and start building it. Stop waiting for motivation. Start choosing discipline. There will be days when nobody sees your effort. There will be days when people misunderstand your silence. There will be days when your mind feels tired and your old habits try to pull you back, but you must keep going. Every quiet day of discipline is shaping a stronger version of you. Every time you choose focus over distraction, you are rebuilding your power. Every time you control yourself, instead of reacting, you are proving that you are no longer the same person. So from today, protect your peace. Protect your plans. Protect your energy. Do not tell everyone what you are building. Build it first. Let your discipline become your answer. Let your calmness become your strength. Let your silence become your training ground. Disappear for a while if you must. Stay away from useless noise. Work on your mind, your body, your habits, and your future. Then return as someone stronger, calmer, and more dangerous in focus. Not dangerous because you hurt others, but dangerous because no one can easily control you anymore. Remember this: when you are silent, you are not empty. You are preparing. When you are alone, you are not lost. You are rebuilding. When you stop explaining, you are not weak. You are protecting your power. Stay silent. Stay focused. Rebuild yourself. And let your life become the proof